What's good, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. Might have a story to kick us off.
I just had to have something to.
Turkeys be like. Oh,
How is it looking now?
we're good. We're chilling. All right, hit me with it, Madison.
I was at work the other day, right?
Yeah, as a girl does.
As a girl does. No, a girl should not. A girl doesn't work. Kidding, girls.
Yeah, y'all fought to work all that time, and now y'all don't want to work. That's crazy.
I kind of like that's like
There's her phone.
thanks, but like, come on.
Come on.
Anyway, I was at work and my favorite regular came in.
Mhm.
He's a cop,
Yeah.
but he's a cool cop.
Yeah.
Like, he came in the other day.
Yeah.
And we're all like, hey. And then they go to sit down because they all sit down for a while. And I got this new sticker the other day at the record store, and it's funny. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
showed my coworkers the sticker, and it says,
Mhm.
if cats could talk to cops, they wouldn't. And it's cute little kitties. Like, it's just a cute sticker. It's funny. And
Yeah.
I have it in my phone case. My coworkers, and they said I should show the cops, and I said I was saying it as a joke, and I'm like, I'm not showing them.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not showing
funny, but
that.
not that funny.
Yeah, nah. They would take your ass out.
Anyway, so I go back and do some like dishes because I was literally just listening to like music back there.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing dishes like a snail. Anyway, and then
Snails would be so bad at dishes.
I know I was going really slow. I was just chilling, honestly. Anyway, and then the one coworker comes back there and she says they're leaving. Come here. I said I'm gonna show your sticker to them. And I said,
Oh, God. No.
no. But I was like, okay, here I come.
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, right.
And then I started taking it out and I showed him and I gave it to him and he looked at it. He's like, and he looked at me. He gave me a dirty look and he handed it back. But then he was like smiling.
Bruh.
He didn't say anything. He said
He hit you
everything
with
with his face.
bruh. It's embarrassment. That's terrible. That's so scary. What else is going on in the world right now? We kind of got a new setup. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a makeshift. I don't know. It's just a wall of stuff. Here, I'm just gonna ask some questions
What do you miss most about me when we're not together?
when we're not together.
Like the comfort
Like,
that
what
I
about-
feel when you're here. I don't know. I feel like we're like
safe.
yeah. I don't know. I'm like more anxious when I'm alone. Not really anxious, but like I feel more calm. I guess. When you're
Yeah,
here.
like someone could like.
I could beat someone up if they
Yeah,
came
you
in here.
could.
Don't
You
worry.
could whoop some ass.
And then Casper will have them too.
You could hit him like Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
your
used
Karate
to.
Kid.
I used to go to my cousin's karate classes in Arizona when I was a kid, and or taekwondo, not karate. It was one of them.
They're like the same, I think.
Same thing, right?
Not really, to not offend anyone, but
I think it was taekwondo, but I don't know. It might have been karate. Anyways, I would go and I would stand on the side
mhm.
and I would just do the moves. I don't know if that was cheating because I wasn't paying, but
Oh,
it
whatever.
was like watching a home video, but real
Yeah,
life.
but real life.
They
That's
should have
kinda
gave me
cool.
a belt.
They should have. It's kind of whack that they didn't. But I understand that you didn't pay. But
I basically
went
should have
to-
been like a black belt.
I went to one karate, I think. I think it was karate class. I don't know. I was probably in like 5th grade or so, roughly, maybe 6th grade. And I didn't do any of the moves, and I left because
And I was
I walked in and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. After I saw everybody,
karate.
but like,
Were you like they're so
do I look like
embarrassing?
I should be doing karate?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more of like
Karate Kid?
I feel like I'd be better at like jujitsu or something like that, or like I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say I can still do a cartwheel because I was in gymnastics, so maybe I can do a cartwheel and then like karate chop them. in
Will you
half.
do
at the same time.
Will you do a cartwheel if we hit 1,000
Nope, I'm
subscribers?
not gonna be doing a cartwheel on camera, unfortunately.
What about 1,000,000?
No.
You would if we got 1,000,000.
Just trust me, I can do one.
Wow. Will
I
you do
wouldn't
one
lie.
off camera? What is a cartwheel? Sideways? Where you do the sideways like on your hands
Yeah,
and go like that?
I don't know why. I just never. Never lost it. I swear. Every time I try, I can still do it.
I definitely can't do that. Like you can do it like completely vertical, like your toes are like,
Yes,
wow, that's pretty
I'm
impressive.
good at it.
You can do
Ask
it
any of
right
my
now,
friends in like Chicago. I used to show off when I got drunk.
and you could still
Yeah,
do
I was
it.
like, guys, look how straight this is, and they probably couldn't tell because they were drunk too, but
Yeah.
it was straight.
Huh. Dang.
Okay, I wasn't doing cartwheels all the time, but at least a couple times I showed on my cartwheel, I think. So
Wow. That's pretty cool.
yeah, it's whatever.
It's
Should have been in the
whatever. I'm
Olympics
a
or
gymnast and
something.
shit. You know,
Yeah,
light work.
exactly.
I used to bring my baseball glove to school and show it off. Just kidding, I didn't do that. I actually
Cool.
didn't do that. I was just trying to trying to like, add to the story with something I did, but I didn't do that.
Hmm.
I did not. Casper looks really cute over there. He looks like a
Yeah, he
cutie
always looks so
patootie. I
cute.
just went up to a cabin. That was fun.
Yeah,
Got to see some family on my
nice.
dad's side. That was a good time. Went up to a lake in Wisconsin. It was a good time up there. And we took a little pontoon ride and saw a little, by little,
Mhm.
I mean it was a giant eagle. Saw him catch a fish. That was cool. And then fly away. And then eat the fish. And then fly away again. That was cool. But every time when we were on the water and we were pontooning, it made me think a couple things. One, I remember when my grandpa had a pontoon and the motor went out, and then we had to paddle all the way to um it was on Medicine Lake, and there was like a mental hospital on
Oh my
Medicine
god, yeah,
Lake.
I remember that.
hmm
Yeah.
And we paddled our pontoon boat at like 8 p.m. The only place that was close was the mental hospital, and we brought our pontoon to shore
That's
and docked it,
crazy.
and then we walked up this terrifying, scary, like abandoned like houses down by the water, and then walked all the
Mhm.
way up.
Like a scary movie plot.
And then walked all the way up to this parking lot up there, and then we had to walk all the way, freaking halfway across the lake to get back to our car, and then drive. I don't know. It was a long process, but it sucked, and it was scary as hell because we were literally at a mental
Hmm.
hospital.
You know, that happened to me twice, and it was in the same summer, and it was the summer right before I met you.
That you were on a boat and
I was
then the
on a
motor
boat
went
and the
off.
motor went out, or both of them effed up the motor from going so fast.
Yeah.
The first one was with Lauren and my uncle,
Mhm.
and it was so scary because there was a waterfall. And it was like a split, like thing,
Oh my God, it's like a movie.
because we were on a river, and it was like one was like a dam or a waterfall thing, and it was
Yeah.
you don't go there.
Yeah. Nah.
And then the other one was where we go. And my uncle was, oh my god, he was putting out muscle work, and it was getting dark, and it was like literally pitch black out, and it was so scary, and I don't like it.
That's so
And
scary.
then it happened again when I was with my other friend that I was friends with at the time. I'm not gonna say her name on the thing, but
Yeah.
you know her. And we had to paddle again. And I was like, what are the odds this happens to me in the same
Yeah.
summer?
Right.
I'm staying off boats.
Yeah. And then you got right back on a
But
boat,
I love
probably.
boats, so
Yeah.
I'm going right back on the boat.
Yeah. And as I was on the boat, though, I was thinking, my God, I wish I had a boat someday. Tiny little fishing boat, even
No,
just
I
to
need
go
a
fishing around.
speedboat. I like to feel the wind in my hair.
Yeah, but that would. I'm thinking reasonable here. I'm not.
Yeah, I need a
You
little
know.
speedboat.
Yeah, I don't have speedboat
Pull me
money
on the
right
tube
now.
on the back.
Oh, a little tube?
No, those are scary. I don't think I'll
What
ever
did
go
you
on
say
one
on the
again.
back?
A tube.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, but I was saying no, like I'm not doing that anymore. But as a kid,
You
I
did
used
do it?
to.
I
Oh
never
my
did it.
god, I
I've
could
never tubed.
probably like I would win a contest. I was so good at staying on that thing. It would be up in there. I'd be like, ah,
You would be doing a
holding
cartwheel,
on. My knuckles were sore from holding on to those
the rope grippers.
because you're like the ones where you're
Yeah.
like laying. Oh my
hmm
god,
Those little
my dad
plastic
was
like
trying
handle things.
to take me out. He
Dang.
was really trying to kill me, and then Lauren too. You can ask her. Like, he was trying to kill us.
Oh yeah, it just runs in the family of like driving too fast.
No,
And
he
then
was like doing like the turns where you make waves and then
hmm
try to make it go boom. Like
Yeah.
you might paralyze your daughter right now, but it's fine. I'm
But
having a
I'm
good
having a
time.
good time, but I'm also low key really scared.
Also like 10 years old, like some when it started. Like maybe don't, but
Yeah. I never tubed.
made me stronger.
You were probably jacked. You were probably a jack little 10-year-old holding on to
No,
those
because the
things.
boat only lasted a couple weeks before he would break it
Yeah.
every summer. So
Eh,
boats break easily. I feel
Yeah,
like,
they
or
do.
maybe it's just everyone that I have been around.
No, they do. My
Yeah,
grandpa treats everything so nicely, and
it's
he
hard.
boats just I don't know. It's just so hard to keep up with them, which is weird because think about it. It's a motor and then
I
just
don't know
like
about that. Don't tell
porcelain
me about
or
what
whatever
that
it is. I
is.
don't even know what porcelain is. Is what's porcelain? I feel like it's definitely not what I just.
It's like the stuff in your grandma's cabinet you don't touch.
Oh
Is there something you've always wanted to tell me but haven't?
no, trying to think in my brain. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also trying to think of stuff that you won't like that you don't know already.
Right? I don't know why I picked it if I don't know the answer.
You just wanted to know. You were being nosy.
Exactly. Only tell me what's the answer right now.
I don't have an answer that I can think of. Like,
What do you hope for our future together?
whole lot of swag,
Retweet.
whole lot of cash money, whole lot of swag. I'm kidding, but like not at the same time.
Describe a time you felt completely seen by me, but were also scared of how exposed you felt.
Holy smokes, that's an insanely deep question.
I say when I started opening up and talking about like my parents and stuff, because I never really told anyone. Because I felt embarrassed, even though it wasn't my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to talk about it. But it's part of me and why I am the way I am, so I thought it was important.
Yeah,
Anyway, it's
I would
yours.
say mine would be when I kind of opened up about like my mental health and stuff
Yeah.
to you.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
Yeah, I'd say that would be my answer to you.
Yeah. If we switched bodies for a day, what would you do first? What do you think you'd learn about me? Whoa, tongue twister.
Whoa. Yeah,
Because my brain didn't process.
yeah. Hit me again.
If we switched bodies for a day, what would you do first? What do you think you'd learn about me?
What would I do first?
Yeah,
Well,
don't be weird.
I know. The first thing I would do is I would um
I would go to work and tell everyone just freaking screw off.
at my work.
Yeah.
Damn, you just self-sabotage me.
No, I would do what you've been waiting to do.
Yeah, true.
Not everyone,
Not
but
everyone, but yeah.
I would know who to look for.
Yeah. I would if I was you, the first thing I would do is I would make myself a sick coffee because you know
Oh
all
my
of the
god.
cool little things about coffee.
You'd have my brain too? Like you would know the like recipes and stuff then?
Oh, no, I'm just in your body. Never mind.
So you would just go to my work and make a coffee?
No.
It's not that funny. You have to wake up and go.
Yeah, no, that would
And then
suck. I don't
deal
want
with the
that one.
customers at
Yeah, and then
5
I'd
in
be
the
like,
morning.
I'll suck. I don't want to do that. What I would do actually is I would wake up, boom, I am now Madison, but I'm still me at the same time. I would get up out of bed. I would look in the mirror. I would say, "Wow, dude, I'm a woman." And then I would sit down.
Me every day. I'm a woman.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Yup.
And then I would sit down on the toilet and I would pee. And I would be like, "Whoa."
Sitting on the toilet as you pee.
Yeah, and I would be really mind trippy about that. And then I would be like, I literally have a cooch right now.
Don't say that.
But I'm just saying, like, that's so crazy.
I know what else I would do. You know those things at the dollar store you can get that look like they have fish in them, and they're like they have like liquid, and they're like a hole in the middle,
Oh yeah,
and
and
you
then
play with them.
yeah,
I'd get one of those.
okay. Yeah. Next question. Golly, you have the
Um,
questions. I don't.
do you think soulmates choose each other before birth, or do we make each other soulmates here? I think it could be both, and I think we have like multiple soulmates, like people and like family and like
Mm-hmm.
pets and like I think we choose some, and then there's
Yeah.
also like free will, like you meet people that you want to like be closer with too, right?
Mm-hmm. I could see that. Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think honestly about it. I think we probably choose before.
I think when you meet someone and it feels like you've just known them forever, to me that feels like someone you like known like in a past life or like a grade to like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Ran across before
With
in a
someone that
past
you
life
like
or in a different dimension or something.
just grow like a really like beautiful relationship with. is someone you like choose to make your soulmate, maybe. If that makes sense. Like
Mhm. Yeah.
with the free will. Like you just like luckily came across each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's just
Sorry, when you said free will, my mind just was like people named Will. Like free me. Free me.
rewatching Stranger Things and Will's in the
Yeah.
Upside Down.
Oh my god. I'm so
Free
excited for
will.
that show. It's gonna be so weird. Everyone's gonna be like 40 now. Hopper's gonna be like 96.
I know. Don't make me sad.
I know.
Apparently the ending's supposed to be really sad. I don't want to think about it.
Oh my god. That makes sense though. It's gotta be a sad ending. Like I feel like everyone is gonna die.
No, I think just one or two really important people are gonna die. I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Dan. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of this guy. Thinking of Bob. Thinking of Bob from Stranger Things right now.
Oh, I miss Bob. He was one of my favorite characters.
Shout out Bob.
I don't know. Do you have any?
I got nothing over here. I got nothing.
What
Madison.
movie couple reminds you of us?
I would say. What
Not movie, but I'd say like Jenna Marbles and Julian. They're like famous couple.
Mm-hmm. That's us.
Cause they're like silly, but they're still like real. They're not
Mm-hmm.
around anymore, but they were.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're married. But I do want to think of a movie.
Yeah.
Or like Shrek and Donkey.
That's us.
Yeah, I'm not Shrek though.
You're
That's
donkey.
all you. I'm making waffles.
Make me some waffles. Sorry.
You're Shrek and Donkey now.
What are you?
I'm not
Puss
in that
in
movie.
Boots? You're the dragon.
No.
Wasn't that weird, by the way?
Yeah, that was weird, by the way.
That was really weird. Why did a donkey love a dragon? That was really weird.
I don't want to think about it.
That was the weirdest plot ever.
What,
Donkey.
what character, what movie characters?
We're Donkey and the Dragon. Donkey? I'm kidding. No, we're not. We're actually more like we're like I don't really watch a lot of movies. I would say we are probably wow, I can't even think, dude.
No one?
I'm just like I don't watch movies. Like at all. I
Even
mean,
cartoons or something?
I'm trying to think of we're like Madison. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm so straight up stupid. I can't think right now.
Okay.
No, we're like Beauty and the Beast.
What?
I'm the Beast.
What the hell? Don't say that.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't even watch that movie. I have no idea what happens in it.
We can do a different question.
Yeah, please do a different question.
I don't know. I don't really have any more. Do you?
Mm-mm. I don't got nothing for y'all.
All right, we can be
Okay.
done.
We can wrap this thing up then and go get some cookies or go get dessert or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
We need something. We need a sweet treat. And we need that treat now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a nice day or night or afternoon or evening, wherever you are in that time frame. Hopefully it's jolly.
Jolly Holly Wally.
I knew a person named Wally once. Still do.
Wally.
Wally. All right, peace out, y'all.